Into months, I began to learn her language, a language of soft blinks, gentle stretches, and the way she leaned into my hand when I sat beside her. What many people don't understand is that Candy is always tied. And no, it's not out of cruelty or control. It's out of protection. You see, Candy has a wild spirit. She's escaped not once, not twice, but 3 times. Each time I found her in strange places, scared, confused, and vulnerable. The world outside is not kind to a cat like Candy. She trusts too easily, wanders too far, and doesn't understand danger the way other animals do. I tie her not to restrict her, but to keep her safe from cars, from dogs, from people who might not see her as I do. Inside these walls, she is safe, loved, and understood. Candy has strange habits too. She only eats chicken necks. No expensive cat food, no snacks, no biscuits, just chicken necks. She waits patiently when I bring her meal, and when I place it in front of her, there's a look of joy that fills her face. It's like she's seeing her favorite part of the day. She takes her time, never rushing, always careful, as if she's savoring every bite. It's in those moments that I feel closest to her, watching her find peace in something so simple. But Candy isn't all about food and sleep. She has moods. Sometimes she hides under the bed for hours. Sometimes she follows me silently around the house. And sometimes she simply stares at the wall, lost in thoughts I'll never know. I often wonder what she thinks about. Does she miss her mother? Was she ever truly wild before she met me? Is she grateful? Or does she dream of running again? These questions stay unanswered, but I ask them anyway, because it helps me feel closer to her. She doesn't play with toys, but when I move my hand near her face, she nudges it softly. Her favorite time is when I'm free and she can sit in my lap, purring quietly, eyes closed, as if the world has finally given her peace. People who see Candy from outside don't understand. Why is she tied? They ask. Isn't that cruel? But they don't see the fear in her eyes when she hears loud noises. They don't know how she runs aimlessly and doesn't return. They haven't seen her shaking in my arms after escaping and getting lost for hours. I've chosen to protect her in the only way I know how. And in return, she's taught me patience, kindness, and silent love. Some nights, I just sit beside her while she sleeps. The rhythm of her breathing, the gentle rise and fall of her body, it calms me in ways nothing else can. She doesn't ask for much. Just space, food, safety, and love. And in return, she gives me loyalty that speaks louder than words. There are days when I'm tired, stressed, and lost. But then she walks up, sits near my feet, and stares at me with those quiet eyes. And suddenly I feel okay again. She reminds me that love doesn't always have to be loud or grand. Sometimes it's just about being there, in silence, in trust. Candy's story is not a dramatic tale of rescue from the streets. It's a quiet journey of bonding, boundaries, and mutual care. In a world full of noise and chaos, she is my calm. And yes, I keep her tied. Not because I don't trust her, but because I know the world outside won't protect her like I do. And if loving her means doing things people don't understand, I'm okay with that. Because Candy is not just a pet. She is my family, my responsibility, and a little heartbeat that keeps my world soft. If you watched till here, thank you for listening to Candy's story. If you felt something, if it touched you even a little, then please subscribe to this channel for more heartfelt stories. And in the comments below, tell us, what does your cat love to eat the most? People often ask me, isn't it unfair to keep a cat tied all the time? And I understand their concern, truly. But what they don't see is the deeper truth. That freedom without safety is not freedom at all. Candy may not run across rooftops or chase butterflies in the open, but in her quiet corner, tied gently with care, she has something most animals don't: peace. protection, and love. I've tried letting her roam once more, hoping maybe she'd stay close, but she didn't. She vanished again, drawn by sounds or smells or just the instinct to explore. And when I found her, shivering in a dark alley, confused and scared, I knew this was not the life she was built for. She belongs with me. She belongs in safety, and I belong to her just as much. Every time I untie her briefly for grooming or play, she doesn't run. She looks at me slow and steady as if waiting for a signal. That trust, that unspoken understanding is something I cherish more than words can say. Her fur has grown softer over time, her gaze more calm, and I've noticed something incredible. She now chooses to be near me more than she tries to escape. Maybe, just maybe, she has started to realize that love isn't a cage, it's a shield. And while others may not get it, we both do. I tie her, not because I want control, but because I choose care. Because she has chosen me, in her own quiet way. And every little moment, from the way she slowly blinks to the soft press of her head against my leg, tells me she is home. Truly home. I never thought I would learn life lessons from a cat. But Candy has taught me that real love is silent, slow, and sacred. She reminds me that what matters isn't what people think. It's what the heart knows. And my heart knows she is not just a pet. She is my daily reminder to slow down, to care deeply, and to protect what I love, even when the world doesn't understand. If you're still watching, thank you again for listening to Candy's journey. If you felt connected, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and tell us in the comments, what makes your cat feel truly safe and loved? Just look at her now, the way she carefully holds the chicken neck with her tiny paws, as if it's something precious. There's a strange beauty in this simple act, her soft eyes narrowing with focus, her delicate whiskers twitching slightly with every chew. You can feel that she's not just eating, she's savoring every bite. And I, sitting silently just a few feet away, recording her with my phone, feel like I've been invited into a sacred moment, one that's raw, real, and deeply peaceful. There's no noise here, no distractions, just the quiet sound of her soft crunching and the calm energy that fills the room. It's moments like these that make me appreciate the small joys of life. In her world, this is a feast. And in mine, this is therapy. Watching her eat like this, so naturally, so freely, it brings me peace. It's like time slows down for a few minutes. And maybe this is what happiness really looks like. A calm afternoon, the soft light coming through the window, and the gentle sound of a cat enjoying her favorite meal. No filters, no pretending, just real life, captured with love. If you're someone who understands this feeling, who knows what it's like to find joy in the quiet moments, then you're in the right place. Stay with us for more of these peaceful journeys, and don't forget to share what brings peace to your heart. Because sometimes, healing comes in the form of a purring cat and a quiet video. As I sit beside Candy, I realize how much peace a tiny creature can bring into our lives. She stretches lazily, her soft fur glowing in the gentle sunlight coming through the window. Her eyes, half closed, tell a story of trust, comfort, and the quiet joy of simply being loved. Today again, she waited patiently as I brought her favorite treat, chicken neck, just the way she loves it. The moment I placed it in front of her, she meowed softly and began to enjoy every bite, her small paws gently touching the floor, tail swaying side to side. I watched her, not just as a pet, but as a part of my soul, a companion who doesn't speak my language but understands my silence. She doesn't care about the noise of the world. She only needs my hands to comfort her, to gently stroke her back, to whisper to her that she is safe. And in return, she gives me calmness. In her purring, in her naps, in her trust. These moments, filming her, feeding her, simply being with her, they matter more than anything. They are real, raw, and full of love. Life isn't always about the big things. Sometimes it's about a cat named Candy, a warm chicken neck, and a bond that asks for nothing but quiet presence. If this peaceful moment touched your heart even a little, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more love-filled stories. And tell us in the comments,